So this is Sumer, the music mogul, the caffeine global, the comic man, the astronomic man, and this is the Mad Mouth Show. Well. Welcome back, all you Chelsea chuckers. You know what time it is. Today we're going to be talking about the match preview and lineups for Chelsea versus Liverpool. Now, this is going to be the most exciting game for the weekend, at least because Chelsea is playing. So let's break down all the analysis and see what we can gather. But before we do so, you know the drill, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm your host, the one and only Mad Mouth, and this is the Mad Mouth Show. Now, guys, Chelsea and Liverpool are both going through a pretty stupid period right now because our defense both ways is screwed. Chelsea have so many injuries, and Liverpool, I feel the balance is slightly off. Even though for me, they were the favorites to win the Premier League this season. But I feel it's not a very sure shot win for them because, guys, Arsenal and even City have upped their game, and Liverpool right now are not in the best of their form. But they will get there. I believe so that by the end of the season, Slot will turn it around and they have to win the Premier League, guys, because they've got the best team on paper. There's no denying that. But for now, at this time and stage, they are right now pretty imbalanced. And so is Chelsea because we've got so many injuries and the goddamn red cards, guys. These red cards, I don't know when they're going to leave us because we've we're giving away red cards like presents, and it's pretty messed up. But nonetheless, guys, it's going to be an exciting game, and I feel both the teams there's going to be a lot of drama because tactically both teams right now don't seem at the top level. Both the teams are not balanced. Even Chelsea, because of the injuries, there's no Cole Palmer. The defense is gone. There's it's pretty chaotic. But whatever, let's see. Both the Baldies are going to be at Stamford Bridge, and let's see who gets the better of the other. Now, the positives for Chelsea is that it's at Stamford Bridge, so it's an advantage for Chelsea. Plus, I mean, that's about it, guys. There's no other positives because our midfield is there, but even they've got a good midfield with Gravenberch and McAllister. Plus, they've got really good attackers who can totally destroy us. But Isak is not like up to fitness as yet. I don't think so. And in general, I feel Liverpool has not yet begun. And I still feel Liverpool have a long way to, get their tactics in place with Slot still confused about what his best starting 11 is going to be. So it's an advantage for us that there's no Allison and maybe Ekitike is not fit. I felt Ekitike is probably their best signing, but obviously Isak and Wirtz, as the season goes, they'll get better. So, but right now Ekitike, we're not sure if he's going to play the game, but he might not start. So, that's one less threat for Chelsea. But again, guys, it's all on Maresca now. And the obvious results, we know what's going to happen, guys, that it's going to be a draw. But, I don't know because there's so much drama right now behind both the clubs. I feel anybody could win. And it's going to be a fun game, in my opinion, because the defense is screwed on both sides. Konate doesn't seem to be up for it. Plus, Allison is not there. And in general, both their wingbacks are not as solid as ours. So, it's going to be entertaining to watch. Hopefully, Chelsea gets a win, but we don't know. So, I don't know what Maresca is going to do. But let's get into the lineups, guys. But before we do so, you know the drill, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let's go. Now for me, it's going to be Sanchez in goal. Even though I've said so much shit about him, but unfortunately, he is our number one. And Sanchez, please, no bozo moments. That's all I'm asking. And no red cards. For me, these red cards are like, oh man, please leave us alone. So, Mr. Sanchez in goal for me. With my defense is going to be Benoit Badiashile and Josh Achampong. I think we're going to put Achampong and give him a breather against Liverpool. Yes, Hato is more experienced, but I feel Achampong can do it. If he could do it against Crystal Palace, I'm sure he can do it against Liverpool. So these two are going to be my two centre backs. And on my wings, we're going to have Kukurea and Reece James. Now, these two are really going to make a big difference for me because they've got to handle Mo Salah and Gakpo. Of course, they both can do it, but they really need to be upping the game. And these are my four defenders. And now let's move into the midfield too, where I'm going to make a slight tweak and I'm going to put Romeo Lavia with Caicedo. I feel, when Lavia is in the midfield, we are pretty solid. First, I was thinking, let's put Reece in the midfield, but Lavia is a proper midfielder, and we know against Liverpool, he's solid. So Romeo Lavia and Caicedo in the midfield. Now let's get into the attack. In the attack, I'm going to put Pedro Neto on my left wing and Estevao on my right wing with Enzo Fernandez as my number 10 and Joao Pedro as my number 9. I feel this attack can cause some problems, and with the defensive partnership of Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, we could stay strong, and not concede too much. So this is going to be my lineup, and the obvious predictions for this game would probably be a draw. But I'm going to be a little stupid and say that Chelsea is going to win, guys. I have a very strong feeling we're going to win because mainly because of our midfield. If we can win the midfield battle, then we could do it. With Lavia and Caicedo and Enzo controlling the midfield, we can do it. Now, my predictions are going to be 2-1, and I feel Estevao is going to score a goal, and so is Joao Pedro. Now, these two really need to up the game, and let's go, guys. These are my predictions and lineup. 2-1 is my prediction, and this is my lineup. And do let me know what you guys think. Who's going to start, what your predictions are, what your lineups are. Do let me know in the comment section below, guys. So it's time for me to end the stream now. But before I do so, you know the drill, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Show some love. And yes, also join me in my watch along. Adios, amigos. Take care. See you soon.